Okay, so we're gonna do summary part 4 as I start the game over with older character, but I beat the game. I didn't do a lot of stuff in that character's mission, so I'm gonna do all over again. And I'm going to have a shorter hair, green eyed Sarah Coe Rider. Alright, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go through the loading process. I'm gonna show you guys as I talk and bring up some questions and some other things. Let me get my notebook ready. I still have to rewrite some notes that I didn't get to finish writing. So, things that I have already touched on, everything basically from here will be kind of questions about all the creatures and stuff. So, I'm going to cut off the light. I'm going to put the camera up here. About to do Kinder real fast. Alright, so I'm still having issues figuring out how to get this computer to angle everything right and properly. So y'all just kind of gotta bear with that. So and I scrambled to do this. Load game. That's the last save because it is the 19th. Yes. So hopefully I did that right. Now I'm gonna touch on some things and some theories. So this may wind up going to a 7-parter. So, one thing I want to say, because it kind of disturbs me, that there are no keepers here. And why are there no keepers here? If I'm going from the Milky Way to Andromeda, and we can acquire anything before we go, you best believe that I'm going to get some keepers. Without question, I'm going to get some keepers. Yes, I'm doing casual. I can't do normal right now. I did normal before. It took me longer to beat the game. So it's going to be casual. I'm going to take my time. You guys aren't going to see me play the whole game anyway because I have to call PlayStation because my shit's tripping. And this is like my second copy of Mass Effect and the game is still tripping and other games are freezing, so you'll notice. So either I need a new PlayStation or I need a new controller. I need something. I don't know what the hell I need, but moving on. I want to know why they didn't bring keepers. And what about gas bags and harvesters and other animals that I can't pronounce? So we know that you get to have a Pyjack as a pet, and you get Shady the space rat. But how come we can't tame the Adi and have one on the ship? How come we can't have any Varan or fish or dogs or cats? Where are all those creatures at? And I really would like to know what a respective answer would be to the creators of Mass Effect, And then let's go more into Quarian story arcs and shit. Now I'll try and keep the commentary light.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown.
And like clockwork.
Others for a new start.
Damn it.
But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
I know they see those goddamn lights. Okay, so you've seen all the arcs. So they're all taken off. But even Prime had a gas bag. Did any other planet have gas bags? Why didn't they think to, you know, move them as well? You know, try to take... You know, it's kind of like... They're called arcs for a reason. Like Noah's Ark. Only you're taking more than 2 of every species. I also would like to know that how come the Batarians are only in the online play? You know, they're not in the, They're not in the, actual game, which kind of sucks. And why are there only 2 Batarians? Kind of messed me up a bit. So are there any Batarians on the Quarian Ark? That's what I want to know. Are there other pets and stuff on the Quarian Arks? 20,000 humans. That's a lot of humans. I would say that was the equivalent of half of Toronto. Maybe more than half of Toronto. Probably half of New York. But as you can see, the arcs are well designed, and you know they had to have a lot of money to build 5 of them. And there may very well have been 6 of them, but we know for sure that there are definitely 5. Yeah, I will say that my summary of summing up things, you know, it kind of sucks that you can't go and explore the arcs. You can't explore the entire Nexus. And the fact that the entire Nexus is not fully built.
We made it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, recon specialist, Pathfinder mission team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get her a cup of coffee first?
Now we'll say, you know,
Process saw the Andromeda initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
I'm only going to play this until I get to the first save point, which means you're going to watch Alex die.
Look here.
Alec.
After
Whichever the hell
discovering
it is.
an unusually high ratio of potential candidates for golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it? I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah?
Now,
Over here,
this
now,
brings
the
back
Pathfinder wants you
another
all on
theory.
your feet right away.
How many
He
Asari
said mission ready
are
within the hour.
in
Any idea
Andromeda?
why?
No.
Besides the
but I'm
ones on the
guessing that's
Asari
where
arc.
your
So we know each
invention
arc has
comes in.
20,000 people on it, of their species.
Okay, everything
With the
checks
exception
out.
of the Quarians.
Just one more thing before I send you on your way.
No, you
Let's
probably
test your
have
sound
more.
implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you on live?
I would say the Quarians probably have the most.
Good morning, Roger.
So they may have had the biggest arc also.
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we pack more coffee.
Readings confirmed. Based on the levels of adenosine in your system, the neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, Adena what?
It just means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your brother. It always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
And you know, as I said, I'm gonna do a little commentary about it. So you see they hit the scourge and they're scraping off, and I'm having to say that this stuff has to be made out of some strong steel for them not to rip the wings right off the damn stuff.
What's happening?
Just hang on.
Engineering, report.
Try to brace yourself.
Gravity cloud is offline.
But you know, when you're looking around and you're thinking about it, so you see that Lexi's the only Asari here. But I'm pretty sure there had to be more. There had to be a team of Asari on each ship to protect them from unknown dangers that would
I
be
think so.
What happened?
At least that's
We're
the
not
way
sure.
I see it.
Sensors are scrambled.
So let's take it into reality real quick.
Feels like centuries since
Asaris were the oldest and lived the longest. So most of them could survive a trip for 600 years through space.
You heard him. Let's get
Not all the
We have a
humans
problem over
could
here.
be able to do that.
It's
If any.
Scott Ryder.
We know that the Krogan, the Turian, and the Asari would be able to survive that journey. You know. And they probably put some matriarchs on there because you want to have people who have had a lot of experience in the
Ryder.
world
Is my brother okay?
guiding them.
Scott's fine. His vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't
But, you
worry.
know, you
It
have
just
to-
means the process could take a bit
You
longer
have to
than
think
usual.
about it like a lot.
My connection to Scott's implant was suspended. However, his
Yeah.
pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
Now, yeah,
To
you
be on
have
the
to
safe
think
side, we'll need to keep
in the
him in a
long
low-level
term
coma
if
for a
they're
while.
talking about like static
Let his body
discharge
regain
and all that.
consciousness naturally.
But they solved that problem
He'll be
later
fine.
on in the game, or if you
Glad to
watch
hear
the
it.
other
Thanks,
3
Lexi.
videos,
Keep us updated.
well actually the other 4 videos, I did a video
I'll wait for you at the
on
door
how they
whenever
solved
you're
that
ready to go.
problem.
How do you want to handle this?
Keep them in the pod for now. Round the clock monitoring.
Because they do mention how certain things seem to happen. So this is Hayes. I also want you guys
It
to take
sounds amazing,
note
doesn't
on
it?
who's gonna be
Right up until you lose
on
gravity.
the Alec Ryder's team. And then I want you to notice that if it's Hayes,
Hi there. I'm
there's a
Garfield,
big
founder of the Andromeda
fucking
Initiative.
glitch in the
I'm
game.
here to welcome you to
Or
a whole
I'm the
new
only one that
galaxy.
points out
The
that
good
when
news
Hayes
is,
takes
the hard
over
part's over.
Vol,
We're here.
it's like
If you
y'all
have
two
any
don't know each
questions
other.
now, just ask.
So I don't understand how the hell that happened.
Your current location is Ark Hyperion, housing the human population.
But,
Ark
you know,
Carchero, the Solarian,
I want you guys to
confirmed
notice that.
departure
If you
in
haven't noticed it,
2185.
because I kept trying to find out who was on
Obsidian
Alec
confirmed
Ryder's
departure
initial
that same
team
year, as did the
before he
Turian
died.
Tennis, embarking in 2185.
And I don't mean like just his kids. We know his kids were there. We know Dr. Carlisle was there.
Ark Hyperion
We
has
know
arrived in the Helios cluster.
that
Further mission updates are
Kirkland
offline due to technical difficulties.
and at least 2 or 3 other people, because it's like a team of 7, I think, along with Liam. Yeah. So how come Liam and Cora are the only ones that stay with the Pathfinder team? But Dr. Carlisle, he's explained, but the other guys that survive are not explained.
The Andromeda Initiative
And
encompasses
why
all
is
colonization
Hayes? We know she was
efforts,
wounded
including Arks,
in the turret.
Pathfinders, outposts, and the
Why
central
wasn't
support hub, the Nexus.
she
The
like
current
stuck on
location
the
of the
team?
Nexus is unknown.
You understand what I'm saying?
Status of outposts are
Because like, okay,
unknown.
how in the hell does it happen that the initial team members don't seem to want to stay there with after Habitat 7? So guys, want you to keep an eye on that and watch it as I play, because I haven't rebought the tape to find out who the hell is on there. But when you go to drop off, I'm pretty sure it's Hayes.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative
Now, I won't swear to it,
evaluate
because I'm
potential
not afraid to be
habitable planets
wrong.
within the galaxy.
Although I would much
After
rather be
scouring a
right.
unusually high ratio of potential candidates for golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of Arks arriving in Andromeda.
But to prove a point, if it is Hayes,
Once the Pathfinder
and you have
Fleet's
played, then
assessment
someone
is
tell
completely
me
over, Habitat 7
why
has
it's
been
not like
selected as the
she
most
doesn't know
likely
who the hell
candidate for
female rider
colonization.
is, or male rider, when you get to Vol
The
and establish
Pathfinder
an
is
outpost.
responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement. Each
Yeah.
arc is led by a Pathfinder who
I found
represents
that
their species.
kind of hard and odd to believe. I'm like, well, if y'all served together on your first mission, how much time has passed? How many bumps on the head did she take so that she can't remember who the hell Ryder is? Yeah. And also, I would like to point out that no one mentions the fact that, you know, no one really talks about Habitat 7.
Sure hope it matches the brochure.
And then the fact that Ryder can't communicate with anybody outside of the team. They can't really respond to others.
Nice and easy. Just take deep breaths.
I know this has like no significance. And you're all probably saying, hurry up, James. Get the game started. Okay, well, killed that. Daddy Dearest is calling.
He really did.
Data bed. Y'all probably should make sure that y'all read some of these. I mean, you can go back in the codex and read them too. But you know, 600 to avoid, blah blah blah, Captain Dunn, blah blah blah. Okay. Got that established.
Well, no obvious contusions to your brain. Looks nice and pink.
Wait, the cut's that deep?
Just kidding. Checking for a concussion. Your cognitive awareness seems okay.
Ah, right. Where'd you get your degree, Doc?
No need. Don't let anyone be a doctor around here. What? Good. Your auditory response seems cute.
Yes, I didn't get to do that the last time. Because I was so impulsive in playing the damn game. I didn't like try to get around. Alright, so there's Kirkland.
On the bright side, nobody's eaten in 600 years. No projectile vomiting to worry about.
Okay, there's Kirkland. Well, who the hell was that?
Who are you? Suit up and get ready to go.
Who also looks like Dr. Carlisle.
No, just have the shuttles prepped here for a bit.
Okay, well, both of those guys are on my team.
Any more coffee around here?
You're on the Pathfinder team, aren't you?
Where are you from?
Broken.
Earthborn, huh? I'm a colony man myself.
What's wrong?
Whatever the yard fried everything. We have to balance the power over it and explode. Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder. Use it to locate the fault. On it. I'll try to get readings on the second conduit.
There's no indication of a fault in this component. Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it. That relay.
Ryder, can you go reset it?
How about please?
There. It's reset.
Grid's recovering. Readings are in the green.
Good
Yeah,
job, Ryder.
well, there's
Now
some
we can
sparks
get to
over
the
there.
train. That was close.
Okay. Barely in Andromeda and we're already scrambling.
Let me take a look.
The adventure begins. Not sure your dad will see it that way.
Like, get the system going.
Go ahead and take us to the bridge. No idea. Just said secure global.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. I couldn't do it before. Okay, I can't do it now. Well, in Vetra's compartment, you can scan her cracks. Or whatever the hell that shit is that Turians eat. You can scan her stores. So again, I'm only going to record till the end, but like where Alex passes away, or when she becomes Pathfinder or whatever.
Ground control, report. We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these
Yes, I
outages.
made my characters Native American
Relay
as
power's been
usual.
knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
Because I feel more Native American than I do black. Oh,
What's our position?
but if anyone asks,
Unknown.
I'm
We
mixed.
lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our
also,
appointed
why
moving
can't
world. Solid ground.
Scott and Sarah
If
get
it's even
that
out
outfit?
there. Nobody said anything
Imagine
about running
uniform
into
with
an
everyone
energy
else.
cloud. And that's
Because
just a
Shepard
wild
had
guess what we
matching
hit.
2, actually. 3 if you count the dress uniform. Now we don't get that. We don't get an
Alec, I
Andromeda
need to
dress
assess the
uniform.
damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
She is the captain. I think she gets the final word.
Well, he might.
This isn't about having the final word.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
Those piercing green eyes.
Is that our golden world?
And before you guys ask, there is a legend of Native Americans, more like Chinese people, who were born with jade eyes. They're supposed to be special, so to honor them, that's why I made her eyes green
Long-range
and
scans
his
told
eyes
us it was in
green.
the green zone.
Even though they're Native Americans,
Perfect for human
Native
settlement.
Americans are Asian, problem solved.
It doesn't even look the same.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
Now, I want to know why, do they have like
on the
little storage
Sam.
pockets where they
The energy
have
from the phenomenon
extra
and
lives
sensors.
from the
Planetary
Milky Way
conditions are on there.
in there? Like maybe they have bird eggs or something. Maybe they have some
We're
part of
marooned.
that thing so that the other
20,000
animals
souls
and stuff
adrift
can
at sea.
be there.
And when the power runs out and stays
Like
out,
the Varan,
we need to
the
know
gas
that safe
bags,
harbor.
the harvesters,
And
the
if
pie
it's not,
crabs, the pie jacks.
As Pathfinder, it'll be my
beagles.
job to find an alternative.
I'm pretty sure they don't have a
That's what we
Thorian
trained
because
But if
Shepard
this
took
goes
care of the
well,
last one. But what about Thresher
we're
Maws?
already home.
Wouldn't it be like kind of crazy if the
Alright, just
Solarians
make it
actually
quick.
brought Thresher Maws there?
The rest of the
After
team
all,
should be awake by now.
we believe
Haven't
that
been up
they
to
made
shuttles.
Thresher Maws and
Planetfall at 30.
put them onto
Yes,
Chanka.
sir.
So it wouldn't surprise me if some of the Solarians brought Thresher
a
Maws.
stubborn one, isn't he?
No one ever said Dad was a diplomat. People skills were never his strong suit.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're
Now-
blind out here.
We're going to launch. I need you guys to watch the team carefully. After we get through the locker room stuff.
My brother's going to hate that he missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in our blood. I was born a minute ahead of him. I never let him forget it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Scott will pull through.
Yeah, and when he does, he'll want to hear stories.
So, let's get out there and find him one.
Right. You'll want to get your helmet.
And maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Like, riders can't get a seat like everyone
Everything
else's.
was in the clear.
How could
Looks like Dad's already suited up. Hang in there, Scott.
Also, don't forget to do this.
There will probably be second off. She's a Pathfinder's number 2. Third guy in the board must be Conrad. Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah, I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if
Now, if you
you know.
notice, Kirkland and Dr.
You
Carlisle.
didn't say anything
that's
about what's
exactly
going on?
the same.
Ryder, to the hangar.
Tough to say. Sensors can't get a read on the planet.
Well, at least it keeps things interesting.
Yeah,
Be ashamed to go through all this training and not put it to good use.
See you guys on the ride down. Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring side arcs. I've opened the armaments locker.
Are we expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
So let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the 2 riders. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 with the brother Scott. 7
Better
with the
safe than
Friar.
sorry.
8 with Dr. Carlisle.
Now let's get to the shuttles.
And 9 with the other woman. So there's at least 3 women.
Analysis indicates alkali.
Good luck.
The rest are
Rockcom.
men. So I'm thinking it's between 7 and 8 people.
It caught him from falling.
The way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
This is the captain. I still need an update on our sensor already. Please report in.
Well, you know, I run into giant space cloud nebulas all the time. It'll be fine.
Keeps us on our toes. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
Never know. Let's keep an eye out.
And our distance.
On that note, time to get to the shuttle.
I still need an update on our sensor already. Please report in as soon as possible.
Okay, so we're going to count the people if we're lucky. So there's Greer, there's Kirkland, there's Liam Costa, there's Scott Ryder, Sarah Ryder, Alec Ryder, Cora Hopper, so I'm at like 7 people now. Dr. Carlisle's
Dr.
8.
Carlisle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
If it's what we hope it is, it'll be one for the history books. You got a quote ready? One small step.
I'm pretty sure your dad will handle that honor. All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir,
So
we broke out the
she's
weapons
in
as
now.
requested. Anything we
Whoever
should
the
know
hell
about?
she is.
Seem prudent, given the situation. We'll be down a man with Scott out. I heard what happened. Your brother's strong. He'll make it.
Scott wouldn't want us to worry because of him.
You're right. The mission comes first. Though, I doubt your mother would have seen it that way. I promised her I'd get you two here safely.
Okay,
Okay, team, listen up.
so those are the 3 women.
I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown,
So 1, 2, 3,
finding
4,
the edge
5
of
with
the map,
him.
and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
So I don't know if her name is Priya Hayes or Priya Blake. If it's Priya Hayes, then she should know you when you get on the ship.
600 years for this.
If it's Priya Blake, that would make sense for Hayes not to know who you are. I don't know who the hell Priya Blake is, so...
Okay, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance. Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
There's also a big mistake in here in case you guys didn't see it. You got on the ship with the other chick. Cora got on the ship with just a man.
Copy that. You're on point.
Reading in 5 by 2.
Look at that.
Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so. Steer clear of it.
Okay, so you got Liam right there. I don't know who those 3 people are. But you know it's 6 people on this shuttle.
See if I can even it out. Stomach would appreciate that.
know, everyone else is on that show.
Accelerating to cruising speed. Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, security and response specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning our deceleration. Planet's dead ahead.
So Fisher's driving, apparently.
Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry. Here we go. The flight guidance is scrambled.
You know, I don't recall getting a weapon a few minutes ago.
Adjust approach vector 3 degrees to start.
We're through.
Which would suck if I literally didn't get a weapon. Guess I'll review the
Doesn't look like a
tape
golden
here.
world from here.
Ionization levels are rising. Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Is this the right planet? We had this all worked out. Keep it tight, Shuttle 2. Mountains are floating. Look, port side.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
Lightning strike!
Acceleration increasing.
More phenomenal.
Your jump jet is malfunctioning. Approaching terminal velocity.
So you know that was a hard crash. She's breathing like she's having sex. She hit that rock hard. Get it? Rock hard. That was awesome, right? Yeah, anyway. Moving on. As you notice, you know, they're in a new world. Everything's different.
This is Ryder. Come in.
You know, you got rocks floating. You got mountains floating.
Hyperion. Sam.
So you would think that
Anyone there?
maybe, just
Take
maybe,
your breath, Ryder.
they would
Sounds
have
alright. Comlinks trashed.
somewhere for other vehicles, other
Did the others
creatures
make it?
to have survived or to be taken. And like I said, with Solarian, it's hard to say.
Shuttle split in two. This is like some nightmare.
Yeah. No way this is home.
So, you know, we're gonna carry on. But I want you guys to think about
Looks
that.
like we're gonna find some high
Is it
ground.
possible that the Solarians
See if anyone else is
have
alive.
took some of their cloning technology with them? I'm sure they did. Especially since the Solarians only lived for 40 some odd years. According to the lore.
How's your survival training?
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy.
But things might be different
Well,
in
Grady just
Andromeda.
found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
Maybe their
Andromeda.
biology will adapt
And safety tip? Don't breathe the air.
to
Found
this
that on the hard way.
climate.
Got it. You think that
Yeah.
energy cloud we saw could cause all this?
Humans
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in space.
in the real world, we're pretty
Hell
adaptable
of a cloud.
to most things. You know, it's like I tell people when people ask me, would you rather live in a warm place or a cold
Cloud that
place?
makes boulders
And I
float.
always say a cold place would not work for me
What the
because
hell is this?
you can't always warm
We
up.
gotta get through it.
Where if you live in a hot place,
This is
you
crazy.
can always cool off. You can't always warm up. And people don't get that. But you know, if you get like too cold, your mind will once you hit hypothermia, you know, you're in deep shit. So, hold on a second. Because someone can't remember what. Okay, so there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is that you guys aren't going to continue watching this video. The bad news is that I'm going to have to stop recording now because of a little bit of an incident, and I have to take care of my niece. So I'm going to end this video right here, and it looks like this damn whole thing, we're going into overtime. It looks like this thing's actually going to make it to a 7-part video because people and things beyond my control keep happening. So it's more than likely Friday night, Saturday afternoon, I'll pick up with chapter 4 part 2, or I'll just make it chapter 5 because this is BS, and that's that. Here's my interruption. Say hi. Don't look at me like that, Cabbage Patch. Say hi. Okay, well anyway, we're gonna go and finish playing the game, and you guys are gonna see it when I post them all. Later.